Hello, 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 all the King's men. Welcome to another Friday assessment. Yes, let's celebrate. I'm excited for you because you have made it across another week. You have made it to another Friday assessment. Yes. Why am I celebrating that? Why am I saying, yes, I'm excited for another Friday assessment? Why? Because you have made it to another Friday to assess. Why? Because you want to be better. That's why we do the Friday assessments. You know, in this life, we should always be growing. Yes. This life should always be teaching us something. As we go along this path, we should not neglect life's lessons. Why? Why would I say that? Life is always teaching. God is always teaching. What I learned moreover. Even though you may not hear it, God is always speaking. That's why the Friday assessment is so important to us as all the King's men. So all the King's men, I thank you for joining in this week. And we need to talk about something because it really affects men and it really affects the mind, the mindset, and it affects our decision making. And I want to talk about something called discouragement. Yes. I know all of us as men have at one time in our life or another, especially in our adult life, have been discouraged. You were not getting the results that you were expecting. You said, I'm putting in the work. Look, and I'm gonna go somewhere where we're not supposed to be doing. I'm looking at everybody else around me get results, but I am not getting results. You know what you got to do? You got to say, you know what? It's time for me to assess. And you know, in that assessment, you need to look at yourself and say, you know what? Why am I not achieving success in this area? Remember, you in the assessment, you want to look at the areas that you are achieving success and the areas that you're not achieving success in. Or you may not be achieving the level of success that you may be desiring or that you set out to achieve. But what I want you to do is to keep your eye on the prize. I want you to keep your eyes focused on what you ask God to do. Keep your eye focused on the end results. Why? Because if you keep your eye on the end result, you are guaranteed results. Why? Because you have made it up in your mind. Remember, when you already make it up in your mind, you done already achieve it. You pretty much just got to go through the motions at that point. Look, and you might be going through right now, and you said, it just does not look like I'm going to make it. It just does not look like every day I wake up, I'm being pushed back. There's a setback. But you know what? You got to push through the setbacks. Why? Because there are lessons for you to learn. You got to look at it. What am I to learn today? What am I to learn? I read in the word that we have to be single-minded. When you run in this race, you got to be single-minded. Focus only on the prize. And you know what? You got to get in there and do the work. It might be gritty. You might have to work hard. You might have to work extra. You might have to work harder than somebody else. But know that your reward is greater. Know that what you have to learn is going to take you further in life. It is going to take you to places that if you would have never learned this lesson, you would have never gotten to that place. So remember, be single-minded. And in the process of going through, you have to endure, as the word says, endure as a good soldier. That means that you got to persevere. Look, remember, this life owes you nothing. You have been put here for a reason. You have been here to take care of God's earth. Remember that you were put here for a reason. The earth was not given to you. Remember Adam, the earth was created. Then God put Adam in this earth, in the garden, to tend to it. He said, take care of my garden. But what happened? Adam was not single focused anymore because he said his wife offered him up a fruit that they were not supposed to eat of. But because the woman allowed herself to get swayed off and not be single-minded in the conversations that she wasn't supposed to be even entertaining, and the man came along and was bamboozled, he was fooled by that old enemy, and that enemy had a plan. The enemy had a plan. He was single-minded. He said, look, I fail. I'm about to make them fall too, because they got a relationship that I supposed to be having, that I was separated from, that I was kicked out of. They about to experience the same life that I'm experiencing. Look, that enemy was single-minded. You got to be single-minded. Say, come hell or high water, I'm going to make it. Come hell or high water, I don't care what comes my way. I'm rebuilding. I don't care if I fall 20,000 times. I'm getting back up because I'm keeping my eye on the prize. Oh my God, you have to make it up in your mind that I don't care what comes at me. I'm single-minded. I'm single-focused, and I'm focusing on the prize. Don't even focus on yesterday. That's what I love about Paul. Paul said, yes, there's some great achievements. I'm for a lack of term, they said there's some great achievements that I have achieved. There's some great things that I have done, but I have not yet laid hold. I have not laid apprehended of the one that have laid hold of me. He said, look, there is a prize that I am continuing to press towards. He said, there's a mark of the calling. There's a prize of the mark of a higher calling. He said, there was a higher calling. And he said, you know what? I'm forgetting those things. I'm forgetting them because I'm staying single-minded. Because look, we often in discouragement, we remember yesterday, and then we look at tomorrow in our strength of yesterday. Look at today in today's strength. Why? That's why God said he renew mercies day by day. So what is he doing? God is giving you strength for today, all the King's men. Whoever you are out there, God is giving you strength for today. Don't focus on tomorrow if you know that you barely got strength for today. When you wake up for tomorrow, follow the plan. When you wake up for tomorrow, follow the plan. When you wake up the day after that, follow the plan. Put in the work. Be single-minded. Say, you know what? I'm going to endure. I'm going to persevere. And if you make it up in your mind, you are guaranteed success. Yes, yes, you will be one day. I will be hearing your testimony one day. Yes, yes, yes. All the King's men, I just come to encourage you to perform the Friday assessment. Don't be discouraged. I want to encourage you today. Continue to press on, no matter what it look like. You got to persevere. You got to endure as a good soldier. Keep your eye on the prize. Yes, 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 all the King's men. So I thank you today for joining in, all the King's men. Go ahead and drop me a line, drop me a like, drop me a comment down there. Let me know what's going on. Let me know how all the King's Men Friday assessment is helping you. Let me know what's going on, what you may be concerned about, what you want to hear about. So all the King's men, I thank you. I thank you once again. I pray that you have a blessed Friday, a blessed weekend, and even greater blessed week to come. Until next time, be blessed.